fancy bit as well. You can vote on the Twitch site.
Murash running away with it now. Let's see UA Steel, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players only. Because obviously Piatov with the injury, the rib injury, we can see him in the bench, he's there. But he won't be taking part today, so...
Cracked a rib, making a save.
And they didn't have a substitute goalkeeper.
No,
you remember the other day, it was...
It was the coach, Fedorchuk, who had to go in goal. I don't know if he's going to...
Let's see what happens today.
Do it for the team or do it for the...
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
For pride.
Oh,
Well, there you go, it's a nice watch.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice
All right,
exchange of gifts.
There's Junichi Kato,
Okay, thank you.
the Murash president.
Good game.
They held castings for the players. Apparently 40,000 people have watched the castings.
40,000 watched.
Watched the castings.
Wow. They've got a nice kit as well. Very Japanese.
But it's like the same colour as the Japanese national team.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it is going to be Fedorchuk in goal.
Piatov was actually surprisingly good in the first game. I say surprising, also Piatov's been a European sort of top quality goalkeeper for a very long time, but
102 caps.
He's not the youngest, and you need to be very mobile in this sort of format, but he did very well, I thought, in the first game until he got injured.
He was well up for it. Kujiro Kanataki. With the dervish-like, a slight reminder of responsibility there as they have the team talk.
This feels like a proper World Cup game, doesn't it? It feels like a Ukraine-Japan.
I feel like there's a lot more at stake here than just football, don't you?
The other ones, obviously, countries are being represented, but there are so many teams from Spain and there are so many teams from Mexico that this one just, I don't know, it feels you see them coming out with their flags. I think it's pretty cool.
So it's going to be
starting there.
Morales will be starting for UA Steel. And it is
Shohei Moriyasu. Let's see how he does in goal.
So let's remind people, we'll talk about the UA Steel players. I mean, they're nearly all former players from the Ukrainian top flight, some with Ukrainian international.
Top Ukrainian players, yeah.
Champions League experience. But they're a little bit older. Let's be honest, they are a wee bit older and a little bit they weren't that quick, were they? I mean, they were solid, but they were just a little bit slower and a little bit older than that they played.
They looked slower than they were as well, so the opposition.
They did play G3X, so that's going to be our
shot from Junior Murash.
Our litmus test, isn't it?
Because there were players in that first game. Junior Murash, obviously, he still looks in good nick. Konoplyanka is still looking okay. Marlos was a brilliant player with Shakhtar. I think he can still offer something here. Konoplyanka coming on.
And of course, you'd expect Fedorchuk to be able to be pretty decent with the ball at his feet, which might give them a bit of an advantage here. By the way, Murash in their last game, obviously against Ranitha, Ranitha had 22 shots on target.
Oh. So Fedorchuk with no name on the back of his shirt, just UA Steel, very corporate. Back to Murash. See there, I think you've got to take the shot first time.
Another save, so once again, Ketsuke. I mean, he was in tears after the game.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
But he made loads and loads and loads of saves. He's already made 3, which I think is not a particularly good sign for Murash.
Now Konoplyanka, another save. Well, he's having fun at least, Keisuke. So what we got now? 4v4. Keisuke. First chance to attack for Japan, 2 minutes into the game. Japan. Murash. Keisuke.
Whoa.
And the follow-up is in. It's scored by Kenta Kobayashi. Murash take the lead in their first attack of the game.
Well, it all came from the shot from Keisuke, who's made 4 saves already and forced that, shall we say, error from Fedorchuk. I mean, he got down, made a good save, but left it there. Left it there, a bit unfortunate for Kobayashi. I mean, it took a bit of an effect, didn't it? And, you know, in the end, it wasn't a bad save, but you want to be trying to put it wide. So 1-0 to Murash.
Konoplyanka.
Another save.
Saves again. Julian Moraes coming in. Fedorchuk slips on the shot, but it comes off the crossbar.
Oh my word!
And look at that. Let's have a look at that.
It goes wide. So tell you what, they've hit the post and had five saves from Keisuke, and they're losing 1-0. Harsh.
Marlos. Julian Moraes. Marlos wasn't prepared to play the 1-2 there. There's the speed. There's the difference in speed. Took him a while to turn.
Number 44,
Fedetsky.
Artem Fedetsky.
Slips, but look at that. Off the post.
Played for Liev, Dnipro, Shakhtar.
Konoplyanka.
Little nudge in the back, was that? And then the referee's given it.
He was a very good player, Konoplyanka. Didn't quite work for him at Sevilla, but he could play.
And Schalke as well. And of course, Shakhtar. The typical team you always got in the Champions League, and you thought, oh, they're not exciting, but they're always difficult.
Someone's very good at signing players from Brazil, obscure players from Brazil, was they sign them, they all move on, and they sign a bunch of new ones, and they're always a good team. There's Kobayashi, the goal scorer. Chigrinsky getting physical as usual.
Former Barcelona player, coach, just had a season.
Marlos. Konoplyanka. Oh, it's off the post again.
2 posts, 5 saves, losing 1-0. What can you say?
I'm sure they'll eventually get themselves into the game. Marlos to Chigrinsky. Konoplyanka. It'll be a corner.
Watch, keep an eye on Chigrinsky, perhaps.
There is Chigrinsky.
And another save.
How many saves has he made already, Keisuke?
6.
Fedorchuk, well, he's the manager as well as the goalkeeper, so he's talking to them from the back, moving them around.
Let's get back to the idea of player coach. I think it used player manager. Used to be pretty regular. Though you tend not to get it now.
I remember,
not even in lower divisions anymore.
I remember Ruud Gullit being player manager.
Oh,
It's in.
well, in the end, they finally got a bit of luck.
Goal, yeah. They took a wicked deflection. I think they were due a bit of luck.
That can happen. And it is Konoplyanka. Kenny Dalglish, let's be honest, was a player manager for Liverpool.
I've always thought it's very difficult to establish a relationship with your players as a manager and as a teammate.
I think you need somebody you can trust to have in the dugout as well.
Someone that's so good, like Kenny Dalglish, where maybe people aren't going to argue if he puts himself on.
Tends to be in the lower leagues. It used to be somebody who was, like maybe in the last year of the playing career, of the last 2 seasons. think it might be worth them having a few shots, Murash, if they can. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's not looked useless in goal by any means, Fedorchuk, but obviously he's not a specialist keeper.
It's Riohei. Shohei Moriyasu. Kobayashi shows for it in midfield. Wabi. Oh, that's a good one too.
I mean, technically, they look really rather good, Murash. But they don't look, they're certainly look.
Most Japanese players, aren't they?
Yeah,
Footballers are
technically.
always technically very gifted. Something that Celtic have been enjoying lately, purchasing a lot of players from Japan.
Well, I mean, they tend to get into the last 16 of the World Cup, or certainly seem to get into the knockout stages on a
They
regular
beat Spain
basis.
at the last World Cup, don't forget.
Awas. Yeah, awas. Segera.
Here's Wabi. Well, he went for the shot. Konoplyanka.
Naoki Waragaya, to give him his full name.
Feretsky. Edmar. Bit of space for Marlos. Puts the ball across Chigrinsky.
Dimitrio, that was a bit of a sitter. I think he was off. I think he was probably offside anyhow.
It's like a fish out of water in an attack, Chigrinsky.
You get too far forward, you get a nosebleed. I think he was offside there, though. Don't think it had accounted. Oh, that's a turn and a bit, isn't it?
Turn! Saved by Fedorchuk. Lovely turn.
Great turn.
Tatsuya, yeah.
Just leaves him
save.
behind, doesn't he? Stands up well, Fedorchuk. This is quite an interesting game, isn't it? It's like contrast of styles. It really is experience against sort of speed. The referee had a good view of it. I think that was a "you ain't gonna turn me again, mate" sort of challenge, isn't it?
Kyo. Oh, he's kept possession very well there, Kyo.
Oh, that's a nice little ball.
Handball. No, says the referee. Oh,
The referee says no.
it's a bit scary there, Artem Fedetsky, when he starts screaming at the referee. Kyo.
Sort of foul in attack. Well, then it's gone out for a goal kick anyhow, so it's probably a bit of irrelevant.
So 11 minutes, 1-1, UA Steel, Murash. Last chance for both teams to continue in the competition. Edmar, well, that was a difficult ball fired at Konoplyanka. Edmar.
Keeping in good shape, the Japanese team, in defence.
Konoplyanka's shot will be a throw-in. Fedetsky. Well, that's awkward. Voronin gets his head on it.
Once again, we don't know if the Ukrainians have been affected by any stomach issues.
No chance.
You reckon? Made of steel?
Big, strong Soviets.
Yeah, I wouldn't, not Soviets. Ukrainians. But the thing is, possibly not used to the Mexican diet and water.
Wabi. Wabi. He doesn't look like a footballer, but he can play.
It looks like it's pencil thin, isn't he, the lad? He's like...
You can't see him
you
sideways.
probably can't even see him in profile.
Feretsky.
Chigrinsky's pass just goes a little bit backwards.
Struggles a bit with his passing, doesn't he, Chigrinsky?
I think that was his big problem, really. Morochuk. 36 caps for Ukraine. Be for Dynamo Kiev. Voronin has 73 Ukraine caps.
Shohei.
Little spell of pressure, let's spell of possession here for Murash. Once again, Wabi.
Ooh, heavy touch from Shohei. Junior Murash almost capitalising. Stopping that, Junior Murash and that 50-50 took it
on the
kick
foot.
to the knee. Yeah.
So for 3.5 minutes till we get our final throw of the dice today.
Kyo.
And it'll be Laurent Roman, the co-president of Olimpo, who will throw our last dice.
Chigrinsky. Moroziuk. Now Voronin.
And quickly there, Morochuk.
Voronin wins it back. Moroziuk. Chigrinsky anticipates. So we're getting a little bit messy there.
Might have had a shot there, I thought.
Moroziuk down the wing. Throw in. Is he going to try it now? I thought he was going to try and take the corner.
Whoa.
You know, they've been dangerous with throw-ins.
Well, I mean, they're big, strong lads, aren't they?
They've got a lot of options.
This game's progressing without really any stoppages. We have got presidential penalties to look forward to.
Yeah, long distance shot from Ryohei Oda. Not too sure what's going on here. The shot went over the crossbar. And they bring the ball over to the halfway line.
Sí, nomás estoy seguro. Eh.
So that's a free kick for Murash.
Yeah, fair enough. Not many chances in this game. Most of them in the first few minutes for UA Steel. Really, Murash scoring one of maybe two chances they've had.
Yeah. Another shot fired.
I think it's worth them having a go, though. Definitely.
Ryohei's had a couple of those. Chidrinsky.
Closing seconds of our normal time before we get the dice, then we'll see how many against how many. Play on, says the referee.
Advantage given. Stadetsky.
Just wide. I think that might well be the last, almost the last act of our first 38 minutes. We'll get the dice in a moment, which I said will be thrown by Lauren Roman, co-president of Olimpo.
Mi pronóstico es el 3. Aguante Olimpo.
He fancies a 3. Oh, he's a 5. He wasn't far off, but that just a little bit, just gave it a little bit too much there. Second time we've had a 5 today. Well, just give us a little bit more space, but...
I was interested to see a 1v1 here. I wanted to see the Ukrainian players defending the 1v1 shots.
With conviction, I would imagine.
I can imagine Chigrinsky just...
I can imagine most of them, to be honest. Oh, well run by, good sprint there from...
It's Tatsuya who won it.
So I don't think there's going to be much added time on after 40 minutes, 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes max.
Keizuke. Keizuke!
Oh, what a
Great
shot.
Save.
Well, I mean, it was a shot from Keisuke that provoked the goal for Murash, and he nearly adds a second one there. Does well there, Fedorchuk.
Very good save from Fedorchuk. Konoplyanka, there wasn't too much power on that effort. Keisuke with the throw. An option in the middle. Oh, that's a strong challenge. He's getting a talking to. Here's Morozyuk.
Is he going to have another go?
Rioje. More from Murash in this 5v5.
They've kept the ball, haven't they, very well. And there's Keisuke again. Go on, have another pop. Wow, he hits that.
Straight into Junior Moraes.
Ah, yeah, he hits it well. But, you know, they hit Morales, but it was well angled again, wasn't it? It was looking dangerous, just that 1 minute added on. Just the advantage of having at least Fedorchuk is a specialist outfield player, so he's good with his feet.
Konoplyanka. Marlos can't quite generate that opening for the shot. Konoplyanka does.
Lots of bodies in the box there.
Junior Moraes. Easy for
Yeah,
Keisuke.
easy. Oh, realises there's no time left and tries to send it long. So half time, 1-1. Keisuke has been, as I would say, man of the match. 5-6 big
Definitely,
saves.
yeah.
Set up the goal for his side. UA Steel, I said, forced a lot of saves from Keisuke. Hit the post twice early on, but I'd say after the first sort of 10 minutes, it's been a bit more even. Murash have realised that they've got to try and keep possession and that they're a bit quicker than their rivals. Although...
And their rivals can tire out now in the second half. They don't have too many substitutions either. Not too many substitutes.
They have a lot of nous, though. I haven't seen Dario Sierna, the Croatian.
No.
I wonder if he's, as I say, got the...
Ucrania. Ya estaba preparada aquí para hablar en ucraniano, pero habla española, entonces no lo puedo practicar en el día de hoy para que ustedes entiendan nomás. Ana, dijiste que no conocías ni a los jugadores ni al presi, viniste por el hecho de que te sientes cerca de tu país.
Claro, quería ver a los jugadores de mi país, obviamente que los conozco por ser estrellas en mi país y claro, no me pude rendir a ver a mis jugadores favoritos y además a LEB1GA, que en Ucrania es un influencer súper famoso. Obviamente no pude evitarlo y aquí estamos con nuestra familia ucraniana apoyando a nuestro equipo.
Imagínense, vienen a apoyar. ¿Y qué era lo que estaban cantando antes? ¿Ucrania y qué más?
Ucrania, Peret, como adelante, venga.
Cantamos un poquito de eso, a ver.
Ucrania, Peret, Ucrania, Peret, Ucrania, Peret.
Si ustedes quieren ver a sus jugadores estrellas, ya saben, pueden comprar sus entradas en passline.com para venir aquí a la Kings League Arena. Vamos con el segundo tiempo.
So,
secret card.
Suspension. He's using it right at the start.
Who is he going for?
16.
16. Oh, was it Conor Bianca?
I don't think the referee knows.
You got it wrong.
11, yes, Conor Bianca.
Yeah.
Universal language, that.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
So they'll have 6 players, and UA Steel also using their star player card by the looks of it. Will it be the star player? Usually is. They made an absolute mess of the use of the star player last time. Didn't use it till the 28th minute, but I think they seem to have learned their lesson. You use the star player as soon as you can.
Who are they giving it to?
That's interesting. The thing is, you'd have probably wanted to give it to Conor Bianca.
It's going to be Junior Murash.
But it's going to be Junior. You've got to use it as soon as possible.
Number 9. Number 9. Carajo. Okay, no card.
So after the second half, one of these teams is going home. It's very hard to say which one yet. Still a slight feeling that UA Steel will get through, but I'm not convinced.
So Murash win the first possession. Remember, they've got an extra player for the next 4 minutes.
And remember, we still have our presidential penalties to come, and they might well be decisive. If I remember correctly, LEB1GA, the UA Steel president, for whom I do apologise if I've got his name wrong. It wasn't the greatest penalty he took, and
Ryohei.
whoa, another wood putt, another one off.
Murash head mark.
Just got to keep it tight now, UA Steel, until they can have Konoplyanka back.
Chigrinsky. Good control from Junior Murash.
LEB1GA. LEB1GA is the correct pronunciation for the UA Steel prison, and it will be Junichi Kato to take it. So there he is. LEB1GA.
Going to be LEB1GA.
He's going to go for it. Next time the ball goes out, there he is running to the stairs. He's a man in a hurry, which I like to see.
Yeah.
Free kick. Will we have our presidential penalty first? We should indeed.
We got penalty first over there, okay?
Get the music going. LEB1GA's coming on.
Chance to put his side ahead. And we've seen a few matches where the presidential penalties have been absolutely decisive.
Keizuki, though, is of the way he's playing, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for LEB1GA.
Did he take it with the flag on last time?
Konoplyanka telling him.
Don't think it helps.
Konoplyanka telling him, big run up and smack.
It doesn't fill me with confidence that he's going to score it. Makes me think he might well go over the bar.
Oh, well, he followed what Konoplyanka told him to do. Better strike than last time.
They're not holding it against him, are they?
Ah, he looks like such a nice lad. Oh.
But I think you got to go. If you're not an expert, I think you got to go for power. But the difficulty is, if you don't play much, then the tendency is that when you go for power, you whack it over the bar. Oh, exactly what happened. Still down, obviously, with a player less. UA Steel. And obviously, Junichi Kato will have his penalty to come. Murash, by the way, is the name of his talent agency.
I was wondering what it was, Murash, because they've got on the logo, they've got a gorilla, so I thought maybe it was gorilla in Japanese, but...
I mean, it might be, but I mean, it might be as well. No, got his positioning right. Got his positioning right there, did Fedorchuk. That's a nice, well defended as well.
Yeah, Shohei. Ryohei.
And again, just wide.
He's had quite a few attempts today. Oh, lovely control from Murash. Tries the volley on the turn. Ooh, Murash
does well.
Gets in. He's got to get the shot off. Oh,
the thing is, when they win possession, they haven't quite got the pace, have they, to exploit it on the break.
So he was waiting to get the free kick there. Just gets
caught on the outside of his right leg.
So he'll get a chance here.
Whistle.
Surely he'll take it.
Oh, I think so. Konoplyanka's back on, by the way.
Look at your player now.
Murash is the star man, isn't he? So that would be your star player.
Oh, it's rolled to Junior Murash. Blocked, and
Well
here
blocked.
comes
Here is the
Murash.
chance on the break.
Kyo. Oh, he's got to turn. Kyo shot save.
And Conor
Saved by Fedorchuk.
Fedorchuk again. Lightning faster counter-attack.
Love the outfield player save there, going with his legs.
Well, it's all good.
Oh,
Right across the face of goal.
Hey again. He must have had about 7 shots in this game.
That was really close as well. Oof.
Chigirinsky. Konoplyanka. Moraes. Chigirinsky.
Good block, well defended. Oh, a little bit of a collision there. Pylon!
Konoplyanka, well defended by Kobayashi. Voronin diving in, and again,
once
they can run.
Chance on the break.
Oh, Fedorchuk very quick off his line.
Showing his outfield instincts. We've got player just down for a moment in the Murash penalty area. Great commitment. It's Kobayashi.
And we're back, 26 minutes and a half in. Konoplyanka. Edmar.
Everybody in the Murash half.
That's always an option. The aerial ball towards Chigirinsky. Konoplyanka. No. Ref got that one right. Don't be fooled. They're experts at getting the body across and going down, so it looks like they've been clipped.
So again, that's good play.
Ryohei. Oh.
Didn't quite get the power in that to test Fedorchuk.
Edmar Chigirinsky.
Boy, wasn't looking, was he there, Morales?
So Keizuki coming out. He's been probably their best attacking threat, Keizuki. Shohei. Konoplyanka. Moraes.
Once again blocked.
Very quick to block every time. Voronin comes on.
Murash still have their president penalty. Just looking as if it once again could be increasingly decisive.
Voronin
Blocked nearly all of the shots, haven't they, the Murash players?
And that one, Kiyo got hurt and twisted his ankle.
Hopefully he'll be able to run it off.
He's asking to come off.
Ah, speaking of the presidential penalty.
Murash.
Nah, looked for a space that wasn't there. And there goes Kiyo. That's not a penalty or anything anywhere near it, is it? So there might be an advantage here for Junichi Kato when he takes his penalty. Just bearing in mind that Fedorchuk is an outfield player. He doesn't have the. He's stopped. You know, he's done everything. He's stopped everything he could basically. But the way to save a penalty is perhaps you'd want a specialist keeper. So I think the big thing that old Junichi has to do is just try and get it in the corner somewhere.
Oh.
If you hit it hard and hit it close to the keeper, I think you're very likely that maybe Fedorchuk won't move that much. So
yeah. Well, it's been a very long spell of play ever since they locked in that presidential penalty. Konoplyanka, Chigrinsky. Murash.
Once again, well blocked. Keeping the ball moving. Voromin.
Konoplyanka on the left, and now we'll get the penalty for Junichi Kato.
Down here with his boots on.
Oh, they're all coming to support him.
Against the Pasillo. There's that goal.
Don't want to score an own goal.
It's not a good start. So in a game of few chances, this is a key moment. And what can Valery Fedorchuk do? Say, not a specialist keeper. Got to be behind the halfway line, the players.
Down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Down the middle, that's where Fedorchuk was.
That's a decent savable height as well. LEB1GA's happy. Well done, Fedorchuk. Say, not a specialist keeper.
Wow.
Once again, we're just checking to see if he's moved. You can't see where the ball is there, though, so I feel sorry for him if he was penalised for that, because he's obviously not a specialist keeper.
Yeah,
He's
not used to doing
not
that.
used to saving it. He doesn't really practice the technique. It would be well harsh.
That's okay.
Looks okay to me, that.
His right foot.
You need the two you need the two in the same frame, don't we?
That's the line. We have to check. I'm waiting for them. ¿Qué pasa? Oscar en la... ¿Qué pasa? Ponme la repetición de frente, Oscar. Pon la repetición de frente. Es grabaron, ¿no?
It's taken a while.
I don't think it's because we haven't got. I mean, that doesn't tell me anything without the other.
Is he going to look at it? But is he going to see anything? Because from the clips
I mean,
we've
from
seen,
that, I can't see if that's good or bad. I think it'd be really harsh.
this one, it seems like his foot's on.
But the ball's quite a long way.
But there, his foot seems like it's okay. Here, it's different.
But it's not. But you can't see the two in the same frame. Well, this might. You see, where's his right foot? Is his right foot on the line there or not? Is it the same very instant of play?
No, exactly. I don't know.
We're good.
Taking it again.
That's a bit unlucky. I feel really sorry there for Fedorchuk because he's not a specialist keeper, who's not used to doing the tactic of starting behind his line. Saying that, I'm not going to put it past him making another save.
For me, it's got to be ridiculous. I said it all day long, but you've got to be really far off your line for it.
Got to try and roll it in here.
I don't think he's made too much of it. He's not gained too much of an advantage there.
I'm certainly not nailed on at the second attempt. He put it in well. That's a good penalty.
So JUNICHI KATO makes it 2-1.
And the second attempt. So the way things stand, Murash are into the last chance. And UA Steel are out.
They've taken it quite well, to be honest, the Ukrainian players.
Much better.
No, the Ukrainian players haven't been all in the face of the referee.
I think if it had been in other teams, they might well have been. See, there he is right behind the line. Good penalty.
So it's goal kick to Murash to resume play. Played out by Kobayashi.
There's no need to panic yet for UA Steel. There's still probably 10 or 11 minutes more to be played in the match. Say, including, say, 3 or 4 with double goals. But obviously, if Morales could, well...
Penalty? Oh, that's quite soft.
Oh, I think it's a bit soft, but I think it nudges him in the back. There's certainly a contact, and the referee's had a good view of it.
And they're very good. These players have had very long careers in football, and you can see that they're very good at drawing these fouls.
Morales as well, who...
oh, double value now.
Good ball. Look, it does get him in the back, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's not. I mean, it's a rash challenge. It's unnecessary. He doesn't need. It's going out of the area. He's going nowhere. You don't need to go in on him there.
Double value goal potential here for Junior Moraes.
To go right back. To get right, well, to get in front. The referee's getting a little VAR check. I don't think the VAR would overturn that.
Yo lo tengo adentro.
He's asking to wait.
Referee had a good view of that, though.
Perfect view of it.
VAR's only got to intervene when
that second angle looks a little bit less clear, but...
Yeah, but VAR's only got to intervene when it's something that's
Is he going to have a check? No. Well, he's going to have a check. See, this angle looks a bit less clear than the other one.
And in slow motion, it probably looks a lot less.
From where we were
forceful.
standing, it looked to me as if he got caught in the back and went down, but from that angle, it looks all very different. And the referee had the same angle as we did.
Yeah.
looking at the feet as well. Does he lever him out of the way?
No,
Yeah, he's giving it, yeah.
Maintains his decision.
Thank you, Oscar.
Still got to score it, mind. And he's got to beat Keisuke.
Keisuke, yeah.
Massive moment in the game. Morales. Oh! Over the bar.
No. That was 3-2.
Well, it would have been. I think the fact is as well. You also know with Keisuke and goal, you've got to hit a really good penalty. Put it out of reach. And unfortunately, if it's over the bar, it's well out of reach.
Corner then to Murash. Ryohei to take.
Oof, right
Doesn't
across the
find
face
anyone.
of goal. LEB1GA sat there with his head in his hands after that.
All the space here for Tatsuya. Fedorchuk comes a long way and he gets his tackle right.
Sweeping it out there.
Shohei. It's an intelligent ball back to Keisuke.
He's got to be a lot happier after conceding 10. Well, there was a couple of double goals in there, but still, he was brilliant in the last game and still in tears.
Moroziuk. Voronin.
Can they find a way through?
Moraes
Finds the corner.
gets the corner.
I want Chigrinsky on, I think, for the corner. He's taking the short.
Konoplyanka.
Oh, he stabs at it, doesn't he, there, Feder?
Fedetsky. Voronin looking for Fedetsky. He's headed it at Keisuke.
Couldn't get any power behind it either.
Oh, flick up! Oh, it's a wonderful goal from Kojiro Kanetake. Murash 3, UA Steel 1.
Great, good, really good thinking again from Keisuke, and just great technical ability. Brilliant. But caught them forward a little bit, got the space. Look at this, once again, certainly hard for me. I've only got one candidate for man of the match. Just catches Fedorchuk maybe slightly out of his position, but
It's a great first touch, though, because it takes him wide.
yeah, yeah. And it's all comes because of that quick thinking from Keisuke.
Yeah.
Okay, so now 2 goals in it. Okay, if we get to the 36th minute, a goal from UA Steel would take us to, would make it 3-all. How expensive did that penalty miss look now?
That's a good ball for Voronin. Fedetsky. Marlos.
They don't have that quickness of feet, do they, that they need now?
This is where they're good. But they can break again on the counter. Fedorchuk collects the ball right in the corner of his box.
Nice pass to Voronin.
Good cross off the crossbar.
Third time they've hit the crossbar, or hit the woodwork today. They've not had a lot of luck either, it has to be said.
Oh,
So unlucky.
Marlos. Marlos to Edmar. And Moroziuk. That's a good ball through to Marlos. He goes down and he pulls it wide.
Once again, the referee's just saying, I'm going to have a look at the VAR.
We've done the hardest part.
Oscar.
I don't see a penalty there. And neither does the VAR. So just seconds left to the last 2 minutes, and when every goal will count double. Fedorchuk.
Voronin screaming for the ball. 7 seconds, you've got to get a shot off.
In.
Chigrinsky, got to hit it. Oh, it's much more difficult for Voronin from that angle.
I think Voronin realised the need to shoot. So there. Well, 2 minutes of normal time plus injury time, and separating Murash from the last chance.
UA Steel, well, most definitely regret all of those chances they've missed, especially the penalty from Junior Moraes.
Well, 3 times against the woodwork as well, twice in the first half, then that header from Moroziuk. 5 or 6 great saves from Keisuke in the first half as well. So far we've had big games today. Limon 2, Cuni Sports 3, Ultimate Mostoles 6, Los Troncos 3, Los Aliens stunning Real Titan, G3X beating Ranitha 5-2, showing that them are possibly our favourites for the tournament. Bianca. Oh, sorry, I tell a lie. It was Morales.
Does well, Moraes. Bouncing off the Japanese players. That could be obstruction. The referee blows his whistle.
Remember, goal for UA Steel would make it 3-3. Obviously, I vote for MVP Fukaya Keisuke. I think is a deserved leader at the moment.
Marlos too much on the ball. Got to give Chigrinsky the option there. The long throw over the top, straight to Fedorchuk. Edmar. Chigrinsky.
Fedorchuk wants some movement in front of him. If there's no movement, all you can do is just ping in a percentage ball. And that's not what you need at this stage of the match. Yeah, running away with an MVP is Keisuke Fukaya.
Oh, he's off his line, Fedorchuk!
That's always the risk.
Good night. 5-1 Murash. That should be it.
Sayonara, baby.
It's Kiyo with the goal. Hiroki Kiyokawa.
Yeah, it's perseverance to win the ball, first of all, isn't it? And then looking up, knowing that he's got through 2 challenges there.
Still got to put it in from that.
Still got to put it, and he puts it over Fedorchuk as well. I mean, that's, by looking at it again, it's a really good finish. Much better than you originally thought. 2 minutes of injury time.
Konoplyanka. Fedorchuk asking for the ball short. In towards Chigrinsky.
Oh, it's just not their day, is it? It's just not their
They
day.
head every corner.
Not helped them, obviously, having Pietov injured. Robbed them of an option as well on the pitch, as well as the best keeper, as an excellent keeper.
This is starting to get painful. Murash making up for all those goals they conceded against Ranita on day one.
2 double value goals, you know, makes a huge difference to the scoreline. But Murash are going into the next round.
Another good finish.
Well, into the last chance.
Yeah. It's Tatsuya this time with the goal.
Very simple, just a long clearance and over the top. Thank you. Once again, though, we'll give Ketsuke Fukaya the assist.
Great finish.
Yeah. It's a key moment, was that president penalty needing to be retaken, wasn't it? And then Morales missing.
Yeah.
Then missing, and there was moments where this could have gone another way.
Fedorchuk.
Closing seconds, and
It's going to be another one. It is another one.
9.
It's 9-1 Murasha. And they're all looking over at the clock, the Ukrainian players.
End it now. Because Murash are into the last chance, and that is the end of the game. 3 goals in double goal time, which wouldn't have happened if Morales had scored his penalty, or if that presidential penalty hadn't been given. But such are the margins. But in the end, it was obviously Fedorchuk having to push forward, trying to make it happen, and it didn't happen. And there, well, in the end, JUNICHI KATO is a very happy man. That certainly wiped the dishonour of that 10-4 defeat to Ranita.
And good to see Keisuke happy and celebrating as well after those tears on the first day.
He was excellent again. He was excellent in the first game, even though they got a pasting. Doesn't mean he wasn't good. He was.
He's going to pick up his MVP award. I do wonder if the interview will be in English.
He can speak a bit of English, eh?
Can he?
I had a couple of words with him after the last game, and I said, hey, you played really well.
Oh, right.
There's the stats. Not that much difference, really, is there? Really, it's just those. So lots of passes, but they didn't have that little extra bit to break them down. And as I say, 2 shots, it was 3 shots off the post, actually. The UA Steel players applauding their supporters who are still cheering on. So anyhow, very quickly we'll see how things are standing as the Murash players go forward. And tomorrow we have a day off, and then it is the last chance on Sunday before we go into the last 16. 2 days of last 16 quarterfinals, then off to
8 teams are in the last 16 already.
Off to Monterrey for the final 4.
And 8 other teams will progress on Sunday.
Sí, segunda máxima goleada del torneo. Congratulations, Dice MVP. Do you have a message in Japanese for everyone back home?
He did speak a bit of English. Well, he seemed to understand me anyhow.
今回の勝利は今これ配信見てくださってる皆さんのおかげです。加藤純一さんが PK 決めてくれて、本当に今後ろにいるみんなのおかげで勝ちました。本当にみんなありがとうございます。
We're all really happy. We're really proud to be in the last chance, as you can see.
Can you give us a warrior?
どういう気持ちですか？今もうどんな気持ち？いやもう本当に今こうやってみんなが楽しんでくれてるように。
Can you say Viva Japón?
Viva Japón.
Viva Japón.
Viva Japón.
Viva Japón.